What is going on, everybody? WeedleTwineedle here, bringing you all another Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle video. Apologies for the lack of uploads as of late, but with the DLC right around the corner, we are so back. So if you are excited for the battling content for both singles, but mostly doubles, returning to the channel, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already because there'll be much more battling content coming soon, comment on the question of the day, what is your favorite Hisuian Pokemon? Because as you can see by my team, I am packing 3 different Hisuian Pokemon in Kleavor, Hisuian Arcanine, and we also have Hisuian Braviary, who happens to be my personal favorite Hisuian Pokemon. But yeah, let me know in the comments what your favorite Hisuian Pokemon is. So outside of the Hisuian Pokemon on my team, we're also packing Glamora, Ditto, just because I have so few 6v6, Pokemon trained that I decided to just throw out the Ditto I use for breeding on this team. And then last but not least, we have this Mousehold set that I wanted to experiment with more in game. It did do a lot of work on Showdown after the little bit of testing I did with it. So I decided to put it on this team. So that's the team we'll be packing for this video. And this battle is really old when I'm still packing the Pride Trainer card. Like, this battle took place like back when Pokemon Home first came out in the Hisuian Pokemon and like Urshifu through in VGC. So yeah, that's why I was playing singles for a change. So I lead off with Gitazwig, as they're going to lead off with their Hisuian Samurai, and I'm not like other Gitazwigs. I want to go for some screens. I believe this is the single more I used on my Mono Rock team. So yeah, they're gonna go for a Ceaseless Edge and also get some Toxic Debris up, set up some spikes while they just go for an attack move, also leading up their own spikes. So power creep is kind of crazy when you can just set up hazards without even needing to like click, status moves. So that's cool. We're gonna go for a Mortal Spin here, remove their spikes and poison them. More power creep, that's just really fun. They're gonna go for a Ceaseless Edge here, set up some more spikes, but it's okay because I can just keep Mortal Spinning them away and, just go from there. But I'm like, okay, they might go for a Water type attack here, or they might just switch out. So I'm like, maybe I should take some initiative here. So instead of going for another Mortal Spin, I'm like, okay, let me just switch out real quick and bring out my 2 dads, which are my Mousehold. So we're gonna bring out Mousehold here in that Premier Ball. Nice color coordination, as they are going to go for a Ceaseless Edge. Sadly, they don't miss. I was trying to maybe like hoping they would miss, but it's okay. They get up another layer spikes, and we're able to avoid a 2-hit KO thanks to the Reflect, which is pretty nice. So I'm thinking they might go for a Sacred Sword, but I'm like, whatever. I just go for a Tidy Up just because I'm like, let me get rid of these spikes real quick. My Mousehold's not really that important anyway, just because there's no like Goldango or whatever on this team. So I'm like, let me just go for a Tidy Up now to remove those spikes. And I kind of removed my own Toxic Debris. I kind of forgot about that, but it's okay. I still have Glamora in the back, so I could just keep it for later. They're gonna go for a Ceaseless Edge, set up another layer of spikes. Now they have 1 layer spikes right on top of me, and I'm like, okay, they might switch out here just because they have a Ghost type, and Mousehold's strongest Dark type attack is Bite, so they might bring out their Dragapult. I was like, even if they don't, like, I can still go for this play, and, it'll still, be okay for me. So they bring out their 10 Shadows. As I go for the Copycat here, Copycat, their Ceaseless Edge, this was what I was doing on Showdown that made me want to try this out in game. And we're able to go for the Copycat. I didn't actually, Copycat into Dragapult on Showdown. I was just copycatting random funny moves on Showdown with this Mousehold. So I'm like, let me just do this in game and try to get some content out of it. So I go for another Ceaseless Edge, get 2 layers of spikes up on this Dragapult, and it's because of the Tidy Up speed boost, we're able to, outpace the Dragapult. We get 2 layers of spikes up, which is amazing for us. And now the opponent is going to bring out the Fire Arrow, the Cinderace. Maybe they've been playing a lot of Zelda lately. I just think of like young Link hitting me in the face with fire arrows in Smash Brothers. Like, let me not go there. As I go for the Copycat here once again, because I'm like, let me get up my 3rd layer spikes. I go for the Ceaseless Edge into the Cinderace, and we're gonna set up a 3rd layer spikes. But here my opponent's like, no. Take those entry hazards back. So they go for a Court Change, and I'm like, no, now they have 3 layers of spikes on me. But I could just kill them with Population Bomb, and I'm like, wait a minute. I could just Copycat again. So I go for Copycat again, and I'm like, no, Cinderace, you can have them back again. So the entry hazard war in this battle is low-key like more interesting than like the title highlight itself, but like, it's okay. If it doesn't do well, maybe I'll change the title to like the Ultimate Hazard Control Battle, because who really gives a fuck about Kleavor?
Let me pretend I care.
Anyway, okay, they're gonna bring out their Great Tusk here. As I'm like, okay, let me bring out my Gitazwig. My Reflect just wore off, so now it's the perfect timing to bring out my Gitazwig. So I bring out Glamora here, and in that Dream Ball as well, because, Gitazwig is the dream, right? I should be faster than this Great Tusk unless it's like max speed, and what do you know, it is max speed. Okay, so my bad. I thought it might be like Adamant or more bulky, but no, they're able to go for the rapid spin and actually immediately remove the toxic debris with the rapid spin, which is kind of funny. I didn't know it worked like that. I go for the memento here because I'm like, let me just lower this Great Tusk's attack because I want to try to go for game with those spikes set up, right? But no, they removed my entry hazards. I'm like, crap, I don't think I can go for game now because like now stuff's not going to take entry hazard damage. But you know what? I already committed to it. So I bring out my Edgelord, my Kleavor, and now I go for the Terastallization. And you might be thinking I'm going to do some weird defensive type. Nope, just Terra Bug because I didn't have to use a Terra Shard for this. So yeah, they go for Headlong Rush because now we lost our rock typing. We're now actually resisted to the Headlong Rush, and now I can go for the Agility. So we're going to get our speed up. It'd be kind of cool if Kleavor got an attack plus speed boosting move, but I guess that'd be asking for too much because Kleavor's not really a sweeping Pokemon. It's kind of meant to click Stone Axe, set up Stealth Rocks, and then die. But even then, like, Stealth Rocks are like learned by so many Pokemon that no one really uses it for Stone Axe. I go for the Fury Cutter. This is what I wanted to try out as well. With the Sharpness, they bring out the Toxapex here, and here the Fury Cutter damage increases for each turn, and Sharpness actually increases the Fury Cutter damage as well, so we actually do a lot of damage to Toxapex. They go for Infestation here, and I'm like, no, they're gonna have stupid Baneful Bunker now, and I'm gonna poison myself, so maybe I should like Agility again, reading it, but then I lose my Fury Cutter stack, so I just go for it again. They don't have the Baneful Bunker, surprisingly. I'm not too sure what this Toxapex set was, and I've never seen Infestation on Toxapex before, but I also barely played singles. I haven't played singles really since Gen 7. Like, that's the last gen I really took the singles super seriously. And even then, like, I didn't really take it seriously. But anyway, we're gonna go for the Fury Cutter here onto Great Tusk, and it's actually a resist, but it still gets one shot because we actually have max Fury Cutter stacks. We have the Metronome as well, even though I probably should have Wide Lens so I don't miss the Fury Cutter, but I had to have Wide Lens on my mouse hold for Population Bomb. So I'm like, you know what, let me just give it the Metronome for the meme, and I'm happy I did because you know, the damage increase is just getting to be too much. Like, the Fury Cutter is just sweeping everybody, regardless of the fact they removed my spikes so their team didn't get like chipped down. Like, this Fury Cutter it's just going crazy. I don't think the set's very good. I just wanted to see if I can get a sweep off with it in game, and they're gonna bring out their Thundurus here, and I'm like, okay, they resist it, so then maybe they might live, but then they just tear it into an Ice type, and I'm like, oh, never mind. They're dead. And I just click Stone Axe anyway, just because I'm like, they might, like, what if I miss? But you know, Stone Axe can also miss. So, oops. I just go for Stone Axe and just knock it out, just because I wanted to set up the Stealth Rocks as well, and I wanted to see Stone Axe's animation, though the animations in this game are kind of mid, so I don't know what I was thinking. But clicking Stone Axe, I lost my Fury Cutter stack, so it's kind of whatever. But now they're gonna bring out their Cleave. No, wait, no, bitch, I'm Cleave. Like, I'm Kleavor. Like, what is this? But I'm gonna switch out of Edgelord now because I'm like, I don't want to die to, like, an Aqua Jet. Doesn't this thing get Aqua Jet, but wouldn't have used it on my mouse hold? So I bring in So True, my Ditto, because I want to see what their set is. I don't know what these Sweet and Sandmounts really run. I don't even have one of my own in game. Well, actually, I think I do now after the 7-star raid, but I didn't have one at the time. They actually go for Air Slash. Why does it have Air Slash? Wait, that does get boosted by Sharpness. Shoutouts to my Sharpness Super Legend video. Watch that video after this one. I'll leave it in the end screen if you haven't already. That video is pretty heat. But anyways, I'm looking at their set and I'm like, okay, Aqua Cutter, Air Slash, they didn't have priority. So I'm like, that explains why they did an Aqua Jet mouse hold. But anyway, I just knocked it out with the Air Slash because I thought it was humorous they had Air Slash. I'm like, let me go for it too. What can Air Slash even be for? Like, what is Air Slash for? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, we're able to defeat Keen Jaku with, you know, our Kleavors. But we didn't actually sweep them with it because I kind of went for a Stone Axe at the end for fun, just because I wanted to use some of my other Pokemon. I didn't even use the Hisuian Arcanine or Hisuian Braviary in this video. Oopsies, but maybe I'll use, you know, Hisuian Braviary in the future. I'm kind of sick of Hisuian Arcanine after VGC, so maybe I won't even use that Pokemon in the future. Whatever, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching until the end of the video. I love you all very, very much. I do have a Discord server as well. I'll leave that in the description, as well as my Twitter if you're interested in that. And I'll hopefully check you all in my next video.